Hey guys, what's going on? It's Russell. Today we've got a review for you of the stockmarketwolf.com. So you might have seen this guy advertising on Facebook with a bunch of crazy ads claiming 300 grand profits in a day. So one of those ads caught my attention recently and I decided to join the service, do the course that comes with the service, which I did a review on the channel. This is it here, Stock Market Wolf course review. I can leave a link to this in the description below. And I basically checked that out, I liked the course, and now I've been looking at the rest of the chat room. So, quick introduction though, if you haven't met this guy yet or come across his chat room, this is the review that I did. I've put a bit of an introduction to Andrew Diaz. He's the founder of StockMarketWolf.com. He's about 31 for my judgment. He's been trading for probably a similar amount of time to me, maybe a little bit longer, a couple of years longer. It's kind of funny because he does have a background in science, which is very similar to what I did as well, and he basically has had a similar trading track record with learning from people like Tim Sykes and Cameron Foose, which I did as well, probably around the same sort of time, which is kind of interesting. So here's one of the ads that I saw that caught my attention, that got me doing this whole thing in the first place. Is on Facebook, the Stock Market Wolf guy, 324,000 in one day trading, so of course that catches your attention. This type of marketing never really impresses me too much, but I figured I'd look into it anyway, so maybe it did do its job after all. It got my attention. I don't really like how he does this, just because showing off how many 100,000 you made in a single day really doesn't give you a complete picture of any service. So really this means nothing, because what if the next day you lost $1 million, this was the one trade and the rest of them all lost. So I don't really trust this type of marketing. It's kind of weird because, as you'll see in the chat room, there really isn't much of this bragging. It's really just this one ad. Well, actually there's a couple of different ads, but it's really just this online advertising that gives this kind of impression. The weird thing is I can't find any track record for him anywhere. So basically looking through his webpage, there's nothing bragging about how good he is. There's no track records. There's not even a mention of like what percentage wins or anything that he makes. They're really just is nothing, which is really weird. Usually they're bragging about their track record, saying 80% win rate and plus like 100,000 a day or something like that nobody really believes. But nothing from this guy, absolutely nothing. And that was a little surprising to me, but not really sure what to make of it. Anyway, I'll leave a link to this review. It's on my main Stock Alerts reviewed website, so I'll leave a link to it so you can read through this stuff. But the Discord is like most other Discords out there, so basically they do a watch list, there's some live streaming, and then some different chat rooms, and then some different alerts for the different styles of trading, from day trading to options alerts. So I'm just going to go through these one by one. So the pre-market watch list isn't too bad. This is it here, an example of it. For some reason it's on an Excel spreadsheet, not really sure why, but he posts these every day. I can show you them on the actual Discord if you want. So this is the Discord pre-market watch list. So he includes a blurb before everyone with this kind of stuff, saying like how to read it, tips for doing it. Basically it's saying you're on your own kind of thing, which is fine if you want to be an independent trader, which we should all be striving to be, right? But it's not exactly the hand holding that you might need as a new trader. And you really are just on your own with this. So you can see each day he puts like one of these Excel spreadsheets. Let's look at this one. Where does it pop out? There we go. So he's really looking at runners, so gappers, and that's what he teaches in this beginner's course. You can see here, like, these are all the stock tickers, so it's all kind of low cost stocks, sometimes as high as $112, but usually much cheaper. So they're all gapping. These looks at the float, he outlines which floats are most interesting to him, the volume, and this kind of thing. So really it's like not anything that you couldn't get on your own scanner yourself, right? I mean, you could probably just set this up and find these things by yourself, or tailor it for you, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, you're paying this guy for these lists, so I don't know. I quite like it though. I think it's a nice way to get people to trade independently. So The next thing I looked at was the intraday watch list, and they're pretty terrible from what I saw. I wouldn't even look at them again, I don't think. So if we go to the intraday watch lists, I'll just pick one randomly up here. You can see it's almost like just a snapshot from his broker, and he really gives zero commentary at all on these, right? Just a bunch of names. So sure, might be helpful for some people, but not really sure how that helps that much. So that's his intraday watch list. The next thing I was interested in was the live stream. So he offers a live stream, but it's really not that great. It's just a bunch of scanners running with him occasionally coming on very, very infrequently. So it's just a bunch of custom scanners, and normally with a live stream you'd expect live trades where they like show you the charts and talk you through what they're doing and then execute a trade in real time. But nope, none of that on this live stream. It's really just streaming scanners. So I was very disappointed with that as a feature for this. So basically I would say that the alerts channels are very average, so let's have a quick look at the different alerts channels here. So he has day trading Dan, so he calls them Dans. This whole sort of wolf theme is kind of weird to me, but day trading Dan, the swing trading Dan, and the options trading Dan. So these are the chat rooms for these different styles, and really it's just a mix of subscribers all just talking about different trades. So there's quite a lot of noise in these channels, like with most Discords, so they're not superb, to be honest. What I did find interesting, though, is all these guys that have this yellow color, the roles associated with that is a lifetime member, and lifetime is like $4,000. So if you're looking through the channels, you pretty much only see people with these lifetime subscriptions, which suggests there's a lot of happy people that have bought the lifetime membership for the service. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I can't really find anybody except for myself who's a month-to-month member. I saw maybe one or two, but pretty much everybody has bought the lifetime membership. So you could say that's a good sign, right? Is people are happy enough that they've stayed in the service and been convinced to buy a lifetime membership. Anyway, day trading, swing trading rooms, people just talking about the usual stuff you find in these rooms. Options trading, not as active. Options is a little bit more niche. And this is one of the moderator guys who does the alerts. I'll show you that in a second. And then beneath that, they've got the day trade alerts, swing trade, and options alerts. So you can just see these alerts and then talk about them in these chat rooms. So let's have a look at some of the day trade alerts. So the first thing I noticed here was that Andrew, or AKA the Stock Market Wolf, doesn't post any trades. So it's all done in this day trade alerts room by Emperor Trades, who's one of the moderators. My main problem with that is I have no idea who this guy is, or his track record or anything. And this is a recurring theme for me in reviewing these Discord rooms, is this guy could be anybody. It's not the guy we signed up for based on his profile and the ads showing him making 300 grand a day and the website which talks about his, his experience and everything. So who is this guy? I have no idea. So that is the day trade alerts. It's typical commentary, typical stocks, and there's really not much more to say about that. Swing trades, very similar. The options alerts is by a different guy. But really, that's the three alerts rooms, and there's like no information from the main guy. So I thought that was kind of weird. Anyway, let's see what else I wanted to talk about here. I mean, the crazy thing is, that's about it. So let me just go back to my review here, make sure I haven't missed anything. So the course is really good. I should check out that video. If you're brand new to trading, it's one of the best courses I've seen. Probably one of the best I've seen. And for the $99 a month, which is what this costs, this Discord costs, you get access to that course, which is well worth it, because this course would probably sell for $500 or something if he was selling it as a standalone product. So I definitely go and check out the site just for the course. The different options that you can purchase at, this is the look down here. It must be under chat rooms. Yeah, great, scheduled for maintenance. Well, luckily I have it on the actual page for the review, so we look here. Alright, so the pricing. So, like I said, $3,999 is the standard price for the lifetime, and almost everybody that's active in the room seems to have that, which is really probably a good sign, unless he discounted it to like $100 or $500 or something, and everybody bought it then. But I thought that was interesting. He has really 3 different tiers. So the first one is the Cub program for $25 a month, which is really interesting. You could join us and do the beginner course, which would be an absolute bargain if you're a brand new trader or very, very new to trading, or you're just looking for a strategy that's pretty basic, like with moving averages and MACD and VWAP. So the pre-market watch list, okay, for $25, not too bad. So this is actually really good value, I think, for the course, the watch list, and the member chat, bi-weekly live streams. Not really worth it from what I've seen. The Wolf program is the one I joined. It's $99 a month. It includes that beginner course, the different alerts that I showed you, the day, swing, and option alerts, the pre-market watch list, and the chat rooms. So it's decent value. Or you can do the Alpha Wolf, which is the more expensive package. It's $150 a month. You can cancel any time, and it has everything that the previous one has, but it also has an options trading course and a day trading course. So given how good the beginner's course was, I'm wondering if these actually would be really, really good as well. But look, he gives the chapters out monthly, which encourages you to stay signed up. So I'm guessing the value of these courses is actually pretty high, but he wants to use it as an incentive to keep you in the service. So yeah, so that's probably all I've really got to say about the Stock Market Wolf. It seems relatively active. It's quite a large room, a few thousand people, but only 200 or 300 are active at any one time, it seems. The majority of the people, like I said, have lifetime access, which is a good sign. The trades they're taking, there really isn't any summary anywhere of what their track records are, or you can't really look and say, okay, yeah, they won 5 out of 10 trades today or over the last month, which is really annoying. I wish they'd do that. The biggest benefit, like I said, if you're a new trader, is the courses. They seem to be really, really high quality. And I don't think it's a scam or anything. I don't think you get the most out of this room. It's not the best value I've seen. So I would try it out maybe for the $25 if you're a new trader. But the $150 a month doesn't seem really worth it to me, that's for sure. I think there's more exciting services out there with a wider range of different trading styles and different attractions that would draw me to them more than the Stock Market Wolf does. Anyway, I hope that helps. I hope it gives you an idea of what's in this Discord room, and I'll look forward to telling you all about the next service that I review in the next video. Alright guys, cheers.